You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 105 of pwned. In this episode, I have two parts for you guys, and none of it has anything to do with 3D printed parts. So, are you happy? If you guys want, you can go ahead and click the annotations. The first part is about Orange Modworks O-Tac gear for the Hammershot. I also have actually an Orange Modworks long strike kit, but I haven't really had the time to do. I think I'll keep that for another episode. And you can click over here when I'm talking about my newest pass of pump action shotgun. So let's talk about the pump action shotgun first. Basically, it is a refurbished pump action. Yeah, it is a refurbished pump action shotgun, like a rescued pass per se. It was given to me as donor parts from another Nerf member. I will not say his name for for privacy issues. But when I got it, it was in shambles. It wasn't working, and a lot of stuff. So I decided to rescue it, and then I decided to share it with you guys. Now, moving on to the Orange Modworks Hammershot, for the O-Tac kit for the Hammershot. Yeah, I think all the details shall be shared with you guys in the actual part of the video. So annotations aside, man, I don't know what's wrong with me today, but annotations aside, let's get straight to it. This is what my Hammershot looks like right now. I actually filmed myself performing an installation, but the video files got corrupted because I was using a cheapo camera. I actually have, as you can see, an O-Tac gear turret. I'm using the Dart Blaster spring and the Dart Blaster hammer and trigger. I was quite disappointed, as with most people, for the fact that the triggers did not come Orange Modworks. I mean, Orange Modworks triggers did not come chrome plated as advertised, but I'll get into that in a short while. I actually watched JNerf's installation video, so big ups to JNerf. You can click the annotation over here to watch his installation video. If not, you can check the video description below. When I first heard news of it, it was a few other Nerfers on Facebook that actually posted pictures. I was like, oh, it's gonna come my way very soon. So I received an email from Orange Modworks saying that they shipped it out, and next thing I knew, JNerf already posted an installation video. Now, he encountered some problems, but I did not encounter the same problems as he did. Apparently, I think just only recently, I think it was AgentJonnyB-Films actually posted his video, and he also shared that his had some problems. You had to file some stuff down and everything, but I didn't have the same problems. Now, the thing I want to declare to you guys is that my Orange Modworks kit did not have a problem with my blaster. It was working perfectly fine. I did not have to send down anything. I didn't have to do any other mods. Just literally drop in kit. But the base Hammershot that I was using was a grey triggered Hammershot that I actually got shipped in via expired yogurt from Australia. This was almost a year back when Hammershot was first released. So I believe that it was the first batch of Hammershots. I think that in America, the Hammershots that those two that I mentioned were using were orange trigger Hammershots, and the Hammershots here in Singapore are also orange triggered. So I don't know if there's any difference internally. But it was a drop-in kit. It's working perfectly fine. As you can see, the turret rotates without any problems whatsoever. But I was very, very, very disappointed at the fact that when I received the Orange Modworks O-Tac gear Hammershot kit, the trigger wasn't chrome plated. I personally hate the feeling of rubberized finishes, and I've already shared this with Orange Modworks. I hate that feeling. The feeling I get, oh my god, my hair's standing already, because I'm thinking about when you scratch your fingernails against the chalkboard. Oh man, my hair's I hate that feeling. It just disgusts me. So that's how I feel about rubberized grips. I got pissed off when Newbie actually had this collaboration with Hemi and made a long shot shotgun grip, and they decided to have a rubberized finish, and I hated it because that was the same feeling when Explorer first released the Gen 1 shotgun grip for the long shot. They also asked me whether I wanted it to be in smooth finish or rubberized finish, and I chose the smooth one simply because of this reason. Now, I'm upset because Orange Modworks did not give me a choice as a customer, and as a returning customer, by the way. You guys already know I've been loyally I've been always regularly showcasing Orange Modworks stuff on my channel, and so far everything has been good. Customer service did pick up halfway through, but this was really just very disappointing for me. The kit itself is working alright. Apparently, according to some users, that they actually released news that the way the Hammershot kit was going to work was that they're going to make the turret in such a way that it would deactivate the air restrictor all the time, and I didn't get that piece of information. I was just upset that they chose to go for a rubberized grip more so than the advertised chrome plated, and they didn't. At least I wasn't informed as well, and I was just very upset with that. So I went ahead and I preempted this problem, so I went ahead and I ordered myself a set of the Blasterparts Hammershot Kit. I got it locally through a dealer. His name is Terry. You guys can check out his Carousell in the video description below. So he saved my ass in a sense because he was able to provide me with the metal kit, and I'm very happy with it because it's like super shiny. You guys have already seen Bobololo actually doing a review on this. The biggest problem with the Dart Blaster kit is that the trigger would actually get stuck. When you squeeze the trigger too hard, it would get stuck towards the back, but it would just pop out once you prime the blaster. However, I went ahead and reclocked the return spring, so I twisted it one extra round so that now it has a bit more tension. It's not even a tough trigger pull, it's just a bit more tension to push the trigger out. So I'm using a combination of both the O-Tac gear for the turret and these two. And of course, I'm using the Dart Blaster spring on the inside of the Hammershot. This is what I can say. Orange Wildworks, I guess I would appreciate if you guys could be a bit more transparent with your claims or a bit more transparent with your decisions. Why could you guys not provide your customers a choice whether or not they would rather it to be flat black or just glossy black plastic finish for the trigger as opposed to a rubberized grip? I don't know. That just, I understand that in their response they said that it was the best decision for them to go ahead without making the chrome plated triggers, because chrome plated was gonna have some problems. I don't know what problems, but then I guess in the best interest of everyone else, they decided to go ahead and rectify the problem by choosing a rubberized grip instead. But still, I guess I really hate the rubberized grip, so I'm sorry for that. I'm going ahead with your competitor. Sorry guys, this is the best of both worlds anyway. The black trigger and hammer I have just thrown away because I really don't give a shit about it. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a quick firing demonstration, although I'm sure that you guys already know the performance of this blaster. For me, I was a bit disappointed that the air restrictor is now rendered useless. It's absolutely zero air restrictor whatsoever. And if I want to engage the air restrictor again, if I want to make it active again, I'd have to probably drill out slots at the back of the turret. And my argument was really simple. Whether or not I received the email notification or any kind of notification that it was going to be disabling the AR systems, I would, my argument was very simple. What if I just wanted a stock performance blaster just with an extra one round? Is that too difficult to ask for? Is that unfair? If I wanted to bring this to HVZ, for example, what I'm trying to say, as in HVZ Singapore, because HVZ Singapore, we don't allow internally modified blasters. Everyone has to play in the stock ranges. So then I have to swap out with a standard turret, and yeah, just defeats the purpose of having this turret. I mean, everyone, I would like to think that most of us actually went ahead and bought this because of the whole idea of having 6 shots in your Hammershot instead. So yeah, alright, I'm just gonna give you guys a firing demonstration. Sorry, I really cannot hold back my disappointment. What I heard or what I read about Dart Blaster's hammer, the reason why it's bent up or angled upwards so much is because it's meant to aid two-handed priming, so it's easier for you to rest your palm here like that and prime it. And I think that's a pretty good, cool idea. So let me go first shot. Okay, and then you can also prime it with your thumb. It's a bit troublesome. You have to get used to twisting it in such a way to prime it down like that. So watch what I'm doing. You can actually hear that power. All right. Okay, so that's third dart, fourth, fifth, last one out. As you can see, mine fires absolutely without any problems. It doesn't jam whatsoever. I didn't even re-lubricate the internals. I just went ahead and dropped it in. So maybe it could be a grey trigger shell versus an orange trigger shell problem. I do not know. But I'm very happy with the performance of my Hammershot right now. The only thing that I'm disappointed is that I'm not able to disengage or engage the air restrictor. I guess I kind of wanted to have that choice. I didn't want to risk ruining my blaster if I decided to accidentally, or if I accidentally dry fire my blaster. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, here, have a close-up look, because I don't think anyone else would have the same exact setup in stock colors. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will actually do the same thing, but not in stock colors, but just me. I just kept it stock. So I thought it was pretty cool. I like it a lot this way, and when I'm a little bit more free, I probably would add some kind of a spacer over here, like a spring or something to push this back. Then I would also think of probably drilling out slots at the back of the turret. I'm not able to do that now because I kind of screwed up my Dremel. It's broken now because I was performing another mod, which I'll be sharing with you guys in another episode. But yeah, this is about it for my O-Tac Gear X Dart Blaster Nerf Hammershot. On to the next part of the video. Bam! This is the refurbished pass that I was telling you guys about, the one that I kind of rescued. Let's go over the externals first of all. This paint job was not done by me, it was done by the previous owner. It's got a gold grip, it's got like a grey body with some gold and black snakeskin-ish kind of detailing. As you can see, it's all sprayed on. It's got adjustable, collapsible buttstock, and I don't even know about this hot glue over here. I did not do this. It's adjustable, as you guys can see. It's maximum and then all the way down. It's got a polycarbonate trigger. What I did was I actually put on a Magnus grip. Now, I had a Magnus grip lying around because I was doing another project some time ago, but I kind of like took a break from that project because I just wasn't inspired anymore. I just came to a writer's block or modder's block per se, so I just decided to go ahead and use this Magnus, and you can see that it's really comfortable. It's only like, it doesn't really line up very nicely over here, but it just gets the job done. I filed down the polycarb trigger quite a bit so that it would not hit against the side of the Magnus grip. It would just slip in. Of course, you have to cut to shape. Yeah, you have to cut and widen the slots accordingly. Now, the Magnus grip is adhered by a combination of JB Weld and machine screws, and you can see that I have 2 machine screws over here and 1 at the front. Same for the other side. So a total of 6 machine screws holding this in. I had to cut a slot over here on the grip so that I could accommodate this part of the Magnus grip. I also reinstalled back a return spring for this. Of course, it's not working very well, as you can see. That's because this part is painted as well as the grip. It's painted, so paint against paint causes a bit more friction. But originally, there was no return spring because the post was broken. So what I did was I actually installed a screw over here, as you guys can see. It's completely flush, as you can see, so it would not eat into the grip whatsoever. Alright, at the front bushing is a 15mm bushing, which is a 1/2 inch PVC bushing or a coupler, and it has a dart stop over here so the darts will not fall in all the way. Seal is alright. I guess I'm going to show you guys a picture of the internals. It's got a brass tube reinforced plunger rod. It's reinforced with epoxy putty at the plunger head area. It's got the polycarb trigger, and I have reinforced the priming arm, or the priming arm basically, with polymorph as well as a machine screw. So it's pretty damn sturdy, and inside it has some FBR to kind of dampen the sound and also dampen a little bit of the vibration. But yeah, all in all, that's about it for this particular pass. I think passes are cool. I especially like it whenever you change the grip of a pass. So this is it right now. It's running on a stock pass. No, it's not. Cut down K26 spring. Sorry guys, the stock pass spring is right here. So it's a cut down K26 spring. I didn't want to overpower this, so yeah, I saved it because I managed to salvage different parts from you know, old other past projects that did not come to fruition, or spare parts that I had left over, and I'm glad that I'm able to save and make one full pass out of it. Very happy with this, and this is going on sale. In fact, at this point of time, it's already been reserved by someone. So I have a 1/2 inch barrel over here with some PETG on the inside. You guys already know the performance of a standard pass, so I won't go into too much detail for that. As you can see, stock darts are a bit too loose on the. Oh yeah, this is pretty okay. So it's like an air blaster fit, but what the heck, right? I originally wanted to make it a hopper system, but I decided against it. So here we go. Oh, should I fire off at the wall? It's a bit too powerful, isn't it? Okay, I'll fire it off in the corner over there at this little tube that originated from Australia. Thank you, Rob. There we go. Let's go for another shot using another Elite dart. Let's go. It's like shooting a dead person. I don't know. Firing at someone who's already down. Let's see how well this vacuum loads. Oh man, this dart is way too loose. Let's get another dart, guys. Sorry. Hopefully this Rebel one works. Okay, the Rebel one works, so I'll just leave the Rebel one over here and we'll prime it in and we'll see how far, if it vacuum loads. It does, and seems like it's loaded halfway. Yep, just halfway. Not too shabby, not too good. Oh, that's not bad. You guys can see the seal, right? Look at this. That's very interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna prime it one more time and fire it out then. Here we go. So as you can see, this pass is performing perfectly fine. It's performing very, very well. In fact, if I must say so myself, this refurbished pass, just amazing. It's got scuffs here and there, but you know, it's still a fully functioning pass anyway, with some upgraded parts. And oh yeah, originally this buffer tube extension over here was just a standard 15mm or half-inch PVC pipe, and the original user actually wrapped a layer of foam around it. I thought it was disgusting and removed it, but then you know the foam had some residue stuck on it because it was hot glued on. So I sleeved over a Singer Plastics 20mm UPVC tube over, and now it's just grey, and it matches the whole thing very well. And I must say it matches the magnet script at least. So this is the refurbished pass. I hope that you guys like it. I do. I have a thing for pump action shotguns, and I have a thing for long shots, and I have a thing for triple shots. So yeah, I guess that's about it. It's come to the end of the video. Let's go. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching and sticking all the way throughout this episode of pwned. I hope that you guys like it. Like I promised you guys, it wasn't anything to do with 3D printed parts at all. Next episode, however, I cannot guarantee the same thing. You know, because the 3D printing accessories game is getting to a really crazy level. So I cannot help it if there are amazing products that I really want to review. Now, the next episode would be also a modification, so stay tuned for that. And I guess that's about it for now. If you guys like this video, I hope you guys give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, I hope that you guys consider subscribing to my channel, where I make Nerf videos almost weekly. Lately, you guys notice I kind of fill in the blanks. If I'm not able to keep up to recording an episode of pwned per se, I will try and upload another video, be it a throwback video or an experiment video or something, and I hope that it manages to fill up your dosage of Nerf on my channel and tide you till the next episode of pwned. So thank you for your kind understanding, everyone. It's been a hard time for me at work because we just relocated. If you guys on Instagram actually saw, relocated to a new office. It's a little bit secluded, but I know that some people actually have Nerf wars in the area. It's at Oxley Biz Hub 1, but I don't think I'll be ever playing Nerf there. I got myself a new penny board. Check it out. It's a mint green one. Haven't upgraded the trucks yet. It's black trucks. I've got like a skateboard light attachment that has 2 flash and settings, and I've got myself a set of shark wheels. So yeah, I'll be using this to commute to work from the train station, because it's just freaking hot and there's no shelter. So anyway, enough of my nonsense and talking. Thank you once again for sticking all the way throughout. Thank you always for the support. Drills pay the bills and teamwork makes the dream work, and I'll catch you guys next episode. Peace!